we are just going to see more attacks like these, more funerals, more vigils, more thoughts and prayers from our leaders. I'm not really sure what to say anymore. It's actually too much. I fear that the next attack might not be so far away. This isn't about fear mongering. Our leaders have to man up. Otherwise, I will be back here again saying, here we go again after the next atrocity. So yes, I think Britain is really under attack now, because what else would you call this current climate that we're in? It's frightening. I find myself driving everywhere now, avoiding trains, buses every time I can. And this is even before this latest incident. I found that I was becoming more on edge in public spaces, scanning people's faces, watching for anything unusual. It's not that I'm constantly thinking, oh, I'm going to be attacked now, but there's always that silent what if sitting in the back of my mind. I wonder how many people in Poland or Iceland feel like this. That low level fear, whenever they leave the house. Probably not many. And of course, the usual voices will try and dismiss this feeling. They'll say that we're over exaggerating, paranoid, pandering to the far right. But tell that to the people who were just stabbed yesterday. It wasn't imaginary for them. It was real. So yesterday evening, chaos broke out on a packed out London train. Witnesses describe a man stabbing people at random. There were screams, people running, others hiding in toilets, on the seats. Passengers pressed the emergency alarms. The train was halted at Huntingdon Station, and then armed police stormed in and arrested 2 men. 10 people were taken to hospital, 9 of them with life-threatening injuries. Absolute nightmare. So no, this isn't hysteria. It's not paranoia. It's real. It's happening here in Britain and right now. And as for the attackers, we were told not to speculate. Wait for the facts. Fine. But what happens if the facts turn out to confirm what already people think or suspect? What if the attackers are the ones that many quietly think they are? What then? But yes, more information has since been released about the attackers by police this morning.
I can tell you that these are the first male, a 32-year-old male, a black British national, and a 35-year-old man, a British national of Caribbean descent.
So essentially confirming what people already suspected, non-white British males. And before I even get there and talk about that a bit more, I saw that a government official said that this might be an isolated incident. But what does that even mean anymore? When isolated attacks keep happening on trains, in parks, on our streets, then they stop being so isolated. They become a pattern. They form a pattern of utter chaos. Trying to frame each one as an exception, it does little to alleviate the anxiety people are now feeling. And this is why people don't trust that anyone in power actually understands what it feels like to live with this constant background anxiety. So what does the identity of the attackers mean? Why is it important? Firstly, because it's showing once again that multiculturalism has been a disaster. Multiculturalism has brought more terror on British streets. It also shows that we are pretty much at breaking point right now. What's happening is not just about this one train, these attackers, one evening of horror. It's about the mood of a country that no longer literally feels safe. Britain feels smaller now, more on the edge. It's not one event, it's the slow accumulation of them all. And because of weak leadership, a lot of people have lost hope that things will change anytime soon. And how can we protect ourselves now? Can we be allowed tasers now? Pepper spray? Because it feels like we've been left on our own. I think it's fair and reasonable that self-defense tools are considered now by government because things are getting out of hand. I'm gutted for the victims and their families. This is a human tragedy and it's making people less safe by the day. Terror on our streets is not theoretical debate anymore. And it raises urgent questions to me. Is this just a string of failures? Or is there something more organized, more nefarious going on? If there are powerful people or institutions pulling strings, what do they stand to gain from it? What is the end goal? Many of us, I feel, have more questions than answers. Many of us are frustrated. And that's why a lot of us feel more inclined to take matters into our own hands. I really do not want this. I don't want this, but I understand why some will feel tempted to do so. It's the last thing anyone should want because vigilantism will only make things worse for ordinary people. It's just a sense of utter helplessness right now. confusion. What do we do? What should we do? What can we do? I'm lost. Things are pretty bad. I just don't know how much worse it can get. I just don't know how this country will look like in 5, in 10 years. And I think that's quite unnerving. Many people want to leave the UK. Fair enough, it's within their right. Who can blame them? But I feel that that's maybe surrendering. I think we should fight. But that is the ultimate question. How to fight? How should we fight? I don't want violence. A lot of us have come from places where that was the norm. Sectarian, utter, chaotic violence. We can't have it here. The only thing I want right now, more than anything, is that for this country to recover socially, economically, in any and every way possible that makes it a comfortable, safe place for its citizens. That should be the only thing that keeps our leaders up at night. It's an emergency. Things are not good and things have to change.